The first is, considering the statement previously attributed to you that nothing we do in Australia will have any effect on climate change, how do we deal with this issue when making resource allocation decisions as directors?
Well, first of all, there was a very unfair misattribution to me because I was specifically asked whether 1.3% emissions from Australia, if we cut them out, would that make a substantial difference to the global climate? And of course the answer is no, and I continued in the one sentence to say, but not stepping up to the plate and facing our responsibilities. If all countries did that, we'd never make progress, and it's like in a democracy saying that I'm not going to vote because my vote doesn't count, because if everybody did that, that would be a disaster. So I had to clarify that.
Exactly. Now, in Australia, we emit less than 1.3% of the world's carbon emissions.
About that.
Now, if we were to reduce the world's emissions of carbon by 1.3%, what impact would that make on the changing climate of the world?
So I'll give you two answers to that. And one will be a little facetious, I apologise in advance. The more serious one is that we are a well-respected country and we have to show leadership alongside the other countries in the OECD, the other developed countries. And so if we walk away, resign from our commitment, it's a bad signal that could be like America walking away from its commitment.
That's not my question.
Part of a carry on. In terms of the need for us to worry about our tiny contribution, to me, and this is where I apologise, it's a little bit like voting. Does your vote count in an election? Does my vote count in an election? No, it doesn't. But if everybody took the attitude that their vote doesn't count and no one voted, we wouldn't have a democracy.
But Doctor, you're entering into an argument which I'm not having. I mean, I didn't put those propositions to you. I simply asked a question. If we reduce the world's carbon emissions by 1.3%, what impact would that have on the changing climate of the world?
Virtually nothing.
Okay. If Australia then reduces its emissions, its 1.3%, by 50%, what impact would that have on the world? You've just answered on that, nothing. What impact does it have on Australia's economy, our manufacturing and other activities, vis-a-vis our biggest trading competitors, i.e. United States, India and China? I mean, what's it do to our economy? And I'm assuming your science, I know your science is not just pure science, but the economy is part of the scientific mix. So what impact does that then have on Australia's competitiveness against the United States, India and China?
Senator, very important question, and the answer depends on how we get there.